So today we are doing another tier list video, and we're going to be looking at all of Call of Duty Zombies. And when I say all, I mean all. Except the maps that I didn't pay for because I'm not giving Activision $60 in 2021 for an old game's DLC. So maps from Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and World War II that aren't launch maps, not going to be seeing it. I didn't fucking I didn't pay for those. I didn't play them. So with that being said, let's get going. Bus Depot. Bus Depot it's fine, but I have this tier list laid out in a way that I don't really consider any zombie map bad, at least the ones that I've played. He's taking a shit. He's taking a shit right when I start recording. Jeez. Anyways, I don't consider any zombie map truly bad, at least not the Treyarch ones. So that's why most of the maps that people might consider bad are going to go in D tier for me. So that's where I'm going to put Bus Depot. Bus Depot is going to go in D tier. There's nothing really that stands out about it. It's just a survival map. No perks, no pack-a-punch. Very similar to Nocturne and Toten, but without all the charm. So, Kino der Toten. Kino der Toten is a fan favorite. I personally think it is a little overrated, but it's still a fantastic map. You have, it's very much a World at War map inside of Black Ops 1, and that's because it was designed for World at War. So let's go and put Kino der Toten. Ooh, I'd say it's an A tier map. Speaking of A tier maps, ooh, no, Der Riese is not A tier. Der Riese is fucking S tier, dude. All versions of Der Riese are fucking S tier. Der Riese is so good. It is like the quintessential zombie map. It has one of the best layouts of all time. I fucking love Der Riese. That's why it's getting an S tier. You got the Wunderwaffe. In the Black Ops 1 version too. So much fun. I loved the Black Ops 1 version growing up. That's the version I played the most. I would dabble in the World at War version, but Black Ops 1 is basically like, that is my fucking Call of Duty, dude. That is where I was born and raised. So, Der Riese, S tier. Easy. Shangri-La from Chronicles. I don't like Shangri-La. I don't care. I'm not a fucking zombies YouTuber. I'm not good at Shangri-La. People are like, oh, it's like the best zombie map. It's challenging. It's like, no, it's fucking poorly designed. There's like, it's all hallways. It's still fun. It can be fun. I'm putting it in C tier. I don't like Shangri-La, especially the Chronicles version. I don't know. There's something about the Black Ops 3 engine that it makes this map just a lot harder. So, let's move on. Verrückt. Verrückt is good. It's really hard, and this is World at War Verrückt, keep in mind. Verrückt is, yeah, I'm gonna put Verrückt in C tier as well. It's, you know, it's still kind of an early zombies map. There's not a lot to do, but I love the atmosphere. I love the environment. And I know this has its own little community of high rounders who play it, and that's fucking awesome. I'm not one of them. I'm terrible at Verrückt, but I think it's neat. I'm gonna put it in C tier, not for me, but I respect it. I should say the same thing about Shangri-La. Not for me, but I respect those who love it. And let me say this again. This is my own personal list. You could love any of these maps. You could be Bus Depot fan, like, supreme, and put that shit in S tier, and I won't judge you. This is my list. That's yours. Let's move on. Shadows of Evil. Dude, Shadows of Evil is so good. We're gonna put Shadows of Evil in S tier. Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil will go in S tier. I love me some Shadows. I didn't really like Shadows of Evil when it first came out, but it has definitely grown on me over the years. It is a hard map to play. It is very similar to maps like Mob of the Dead, but it really has aged like fine wine. It is one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 3, if not my favorite one. Shadows of Evil, that's an S tier for me, dog. That's fucking, that's good shit. Why does my throat burn so much? Ow! Shi No Numa. Shi No Numa's gonna go in C tier for me. It's fine. It's kind of in that Verrückt field. Well, this is World at War Shi No Numa, though, which is notorious for the high round thing, where 24 zombie cap, Wunderwaffe, you can get to fucking, like, round infinity on this fucking map. If you saw my Matt's Game Show on it, I think it's fine, but it's just kind of a swamp. I'm almost tempted to put it below Verrückt, but I think it's a more, it's more fun than Verrückt is, and I'm gonna put Shang above Shi No Numa and Verrückt. I think that's fair. Ancient Evil, oh, dude, Ancient Evil is so good. Honestly, I'm the fucking Chaos Defender, dude. Black Ops 4, it has a lot of problems, but those Chaos maps, I love them. They've all grown on me. I didn't like them at first, except for 9. 9's really good. We'll get to that, though. But Ancient Evil is so good. I'm going to have to go ahead and put Ancient Evil in A tier. That is one of the best maps in Black Ops 4, if not the best map in Black Ops 4. I never got into it as much as I did some of the launch maps like 9 and Classified, but Ancient Evil, a lot of stuff to do, really fun wonder weapons, kind of annoying bosses, but whatever. But yeah, Ancient Evil, good fucking map. Let's stick that shit in A tier. I have not played Carrier. I have respect for myself. Speaking of respect, I've lost all respect for Treyarch with Blood of the Dead. It's fine. It's not great. It's playable, but Mob of the Dead is just so much better, and it has so many like little changes, and it's also in Black Ops 4, so it's like, eh. It has no identity of its own. It's just a worse Mob of the Dead in the Black Ops 4 engine. Not fun. But I shouldn't even say not fun. It's good in its own right, but compared to Black Ops like 2, compared to Mob of the Dead, which is probably one of the best, if not the best zombie map of all time, it pales in comparison, dude. It pales in fucking comparison. Put that shit in B tier. I have not played Descent. I have respect for myself. Horizon Drak. The Iron Dragon. You know, I've never been the biggest fan of Horizon Drak, honestly. A lot of the Black Ops 3 maps have that same problem where it's like you have to know exactly what to do in order to have fun. Now, I remember playing a lot of Horizon Drak when it first came out, but every time I've tried to go back to the map, especially since I'm mostly a solo player, I can imagine this is a lot of fun with people, but none of my friends have Black Ops 3 because the game is $100 with DLC, especially on PC, which if you're going to get Black Ops 3 in 2021, if you're going to get Black Ops 3 in 2021, you buy that shit on PC. Custom Zombies is fucking good shit. But Horizon Drak, I feel like from a personal standpoint, I'm not the biggest fan, but from an objective map design standpoint, it is fantastic, and I respect the hell out of Horizon Drak. I'm going to put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it below Kino and under Ancient Evil. That's gonna fucking piss people off. People suck Horizon Drak's dick so hard, and it's a great map, but I've never had as much fun on it as everyone else has. You guys are gonna fucking clown on me in the comments. This is gonna be the fucking cactus all over again. And you want to see how you're gonna clown on me even more? Zombies in Spaceland's fucking S tier, baby. That is a good fucking map. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know how the other maps are in Infinite Warfare, but Zombies in Spaceland is the only reason why I still fucking own that game. I boot that shit up from time to time, and it is as good as I remember playing it back in whenever the fuck Infinite Warfare came out. What do I even say about Zombies in Spaceland? It's just pure unadulterated fun. It's the perfect little launch map. Nothing's too complicated. You have like the ticket system where you can like, and the ride. I just want to go play Zombies in Spaceland right now. I know that's not the best description of why I love it, but like, it's just fun. It's just a well-designed map. It's a perfect launch map. Zombies in Spaceland's a fucking S tier. I wish they would remaster it in some shape or form, but I know that's never gonna happen. Maybe a custom zombie map. That would be really good. I haven't played The Darkest Shore. I respect myself. Die Machine. Die Machine. Die Machine is... It's a fantastic map, dude. I've definitely gotten bored of it because it's the only map at launch, but it's still really, really fun. I'm gonna put it at the top of A tier for now. I've had some great times with this map, like, already. It's a certified classic. It doesn't feel like how they would remake maps in Black Ops 4 when it was just like, here is Mob of the Dead, but we added 2 rooms. It doesn't feel like Nocturne and Toten. It feels like its own thing that Nocturne and Toten happens to just be on top of. Fantastic map. Great new start to the new zombies. Let's move on. Guess what? I have not played the Tortured Path. I know, fucking shocker. People say this is the worst zombie map of all time. People say these two are like the worst. I haven't played them. I'd like to at one point, but I don't want to pay for that shit. Make that shit free, Activision, or heavily discount it. I want to play these other game zombies maps, but I don't want to pay like it's a fucking brand new game. Anyways, I've heard the Tortured Path is terrible, but I haven't played it, so I'm not going to rank it. Now, Voyage of Despair. Again, I'm a big Chaos defender. I would say that Voyage is probably a B tier map. I really do like Voyage, but I do admit that there are a lot of problems with it. I think that the Kraken is a very fun wonder weapon, and I think that the bosses... the Stoker can get kind of annoying, and the water can get kind of annoying, but... What am I saying? Actually, I think I like Voyage a little more... I'm going to put Voyage here. I'm going to move Dryzendrock ahead of it. I'm going to move Dryzendrock in front of Kino der Toten. I think Voyage is an A-tier map. I think it really has grown on me. I don't know why we all hated it at launch. I think it's a really good map. Is it as good as the only thing I'd say about Voyage is it does get a little disorienting, but the more you play it, the more you start to understand its layout. It's really just a big, tall tower of a map. And if you had to turn a cruise ship into a zombie map, specifically the Titanic, I think they did a pretty good damn job doing it. Kino der Toten from Chronicles. I don't know why. It's a good remake of Kino. It's basically anything you would want from a remake of Kino, but for some reason it feels like it's lost that pizzazz. The thing about Kino is it just feels creepy and like dingy, and this made it too pretty. That's a weird thing to say, but it's true. Kino der Toten and Chronicles is fucking beautiful, but it kind of lost that original atmosphere that the Black Ops 1 version had. So I'm gonna put it in B tier, and I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay, everyone. Now, Buried. Oh, we're getting some Black Ops 2 shit in here. We haven't gotten to Black Ops 2 since Bus Depot. Buried is so good, dude. I'm gonna put it at the top of A tier. It's not like the best map. It's definitely the best Victus map, that's for sure. And that's including TOG. So, I'm gonna... Do I want to put Buried in S tier? This is just a map, like... There's shit to do, but it's not shit that feels like a chore. It's shit that feels like you can just use it if you want to. Like, Leroy is such a good addition. You can open up the entire map at round 1. It is just a fun, chill map. And I respect that. We don't really have that many chill maps nowadays. Buried is just, it's just a fucking chill map, dude. I'm gonna put it, should I put it above or below D Machine? I'm gonna put it above D Machine. I respect Buried more than D Machine. And I keep calling it D Machine instead of Die Machine, because it's just easier to say. Alpha Omega, that's kind of a... I don't hate it as much as everyone else does. I think it's better than Blood. I know a lot of people say that, oh, it's one of the laziest zombie maps of all time. But honestly, I feel like out of all the Aether maps from Black Ops 4, it's my second favorite, honestly. Behind Classified, which we'll get to Classified later. I fucking love Classified. It can be kind of boring, and I know the map is taken pretty much straight from Blackout, but that doesn't really ruin it for me. I didn't play a lot of Blackout. Alpha Omega, it's fine. It's fun. I don't think... I really like the round change sound, too. Just the kind of 50s aesthetic that Nuketown has. I'm going to put it in B tier. I think that's fair. I think that's fair for Alpha Omega. Call of the Dead. This is a fucking creamy zombie map. We're going to go ahead and put Call of the Dead in A tier. I'm going to put it above D Machine. I think it's probably one... It might even be the best Black Ops... If it's the best Black Ops 1 map, I should put it... That's an S tier. Call of the Dead's so fucking good, dude. I always sucked at it growing up, but I went back and played it recently, and it holds up so well. There's just... It's the first map with, like, a celebrity cast. You got George Romero there, which is amazing. I appreciate that so much, now knowing who George Romero is and his legacy. Just the whole Of the Dead series, really good. Yeah, but Call of the Dead... Really, really good map. That is an S tier map. One of the best maps in Black Ops 3. I just said Black Ops 3. One of the best maps in Black Ops 1. In conclusion, Call of the Dead, such a good map. Let's move on. Nocturne Toten. Yeah, I would put it in D tier, but I really don't agree with that. I'm gonna put it below Verrucht, actually. All the World at War maps that aren't Deriz, I feel like are just C tier in general. They only get better, if you ask me. Now, I feel like Shinonuma lost some of the environment that Verrucht had, but it's still a better map than Verrucht, objectively. I think that's a fair place for Noct. Gorod Krovi. Okay, Gorod Krovi, good fucking map. It's really grown on me over the years. I did not like it when it first came out, but I've been playing it a lot more recently, and it's really damn good. That's a good zombies map. They got fucking dragons. That shit's cool. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Is it better than Dryzendrock? Is it better than Dryzendrock? That's a good question. Yeah, it's better than Dryzendrock. I'd say Ancient Evil is better than Dryzendrock too. Alright, let's move on. Deriz. Deriz is still Deriz, but I'm gonna have to put this Deriz further down because of that fucking... The Wonderwall Jug glitch ruins this version of Deriz. Again, still a phenomenal map. Great gun variety. But that glitch really does kill this version of Deriz. You should really be playing the Black Ops 1 version, the Giant, or fuck, if you have this on PC, Deriz Declassified. Deriz Declassified it's a better remake than the Giant, if you ask me. It's phenomenal. There's so much stuff to do. It feels like an official Zombies map. Der Riese Declassified would be on fucking A tier or S tier as well. But speaking of Der Riese remakes, the Giant is a good one. I'm gonna put it below the Black Ops 1 version, but I think it's a really good map. Really great map to have it launched to. Having 2 launch maps it breaks up the monotony so much. I love D Machine as much as the next guy, but wow, it got boring. But yeah, the Giant, that's an S tier zombie map. Wow, there's still so many more zombies maps. Oh my god. Nocturne Totem Chronicles. I'm just gonna fucking speedrun this. I think it's better than the original Noct, that's for sure, and I think it's better than the Black Ops 1 version. I like the Gobblegums and I like the Wonder Fizz. It makes this map 100 times more playable. Sure, it takes away some of the challenge that the original had, but I mean, hey, just don't use it. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go for the world record? Alright, cool. I'm gonna put you in B tier. Tog der Toten. Boring. Stinky. But it's fine, I guess. I'm gonna put it in C tier. No, nah, I can't say it's in C tier. That's a B tier map. I'll put it above Blood. And honestly, I'll put these above. I'll put Der Riese a little further up in B tier, because it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong to have Der Riese that low. Ooh, Die Rise. Die Rise, you're gonna go in D tier. I'm sorry, buddy. It's not good. Like, you can just fucking die. If you take one step and you just die and you lose all your shit, and then you just the worst thing is when you have Who's Who, and then you die and you fall off the building, you spawn back with Who's Who, and you're just like, well, shit. Is Die Rise really a D tier? Like, it's not good, but I could still have fun. Maybe it should even be. I think it like mid C tier is fair. And I'm gonna move the original Noct down to D tier. Because, yeah, it's just, No, let's move Noct. No, Noct in D tier. And then Shaolin Shuffle, haven't played it. Zetsubou no Shima, overly complicated. Fun once you get set up, but that's a 40-minute setup process, dude. So, like, hope you have some time to spare. I don't. But it's still fun. So I'm going to put it in B tier. I think that's a fair place for Zetsubou. Sorry, Zetsubou fans. I think that's fair. Now, B tier, like, I feel like people feel like if it's not an A or S tier, it's fucking shit. No. It's still fun, still playable. I have fun on these. These, and, you know, it's hard to say, because I have fun on all of these. This is just kind of like personal preference and just objectively good map design. Like, it feels like cheating to put Nocturne Toten in D tier, because it's the first Zombies map. That's what they were fucking, they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were making. But it's still not as good as Verrückt and everything that came after it. But it feels bad because this feels like it's the poopy tier. But it's not the poopy tier. It's the least good tier. All these maps are good. All these maps are playable. So, again, if it's in D tier, don't take offense. It just means that everything above it is better. Got it? Okay. Mob of the Dead. Yes. What do I even need to say? It's Mob of the Dead. If you've played Mob of the Dead, you know. It's complicated without being too complicated. You don't get bored. It has a great map design, great characters, great weapon variety. The Blundergat, dude. The Tommy gun. Yes, the Afterlife system, which is honestly like the perfect thing for solo, because it's like Quick Revive, but it doesn't go away after 3, and it doesn't make the map stupidly easy either. It just makes it so you can, if you're a good enough player, you're not going to be entirely punished when some stupid zombies bullshit happens and you get stuck on a guy's fucking elbow and just die. Basically, it is a fucking masterclass in map design. We're gonna put Mob of the Dead at the top of S tier. While we're talking about Black Ops 2, let's go over to Town. Town is the best survival map in all of Green Run. I'm gonna say it's a straight up A tier map. I'm gonna put it below Golrog Krovi and above Ancient Evil. It's simple, but it's just a really fun map. A lot of good places to train, a lot of good places to camp. It has everything you need to have a good time with your buddies. And that's what Town is. It's having a good time with your buddies who don't want to go and sit in the fucking bus in transit. Nocturne Toten from Black Ops 1. I'm gonna put you above Verrückt, simply because you got the Thunder Gun, you could survive a bit longer, you got Mule Kick, which, yeah, it's kind of pointless, but what else do you have to spend your points on? It's just something else to do. I think that's a fair place for Nocturne Toten in Black Ops 1. All the Nocturne Totens are good, but, like, honestly, every version of Noct after the original just got better. The Final Reich. The Final Reich is the only World War II Zombies map I have indeed played. I think it's fine. I'm going to put it probably above Der Riese. I think it's, like, I don't remember a ton about the Final Reich, but I remember liking it. I haven't played it in a long time, because I just don't feel like booting up World War II. But I remember liking it a lot. Well, a lot is saying a lot. I liked it enough to keep playing it, which, I mean, I haven't kept playing it, so... It's a B tier map. It's fine. It's good. Verrückt from Zombies Chronicles. I really like Verrückt from Zombie Chronicles. I think it's... I don't know, like... It's very pretty, but it's still creepy. It doesn't have that same effect that Kino has. But that being said, Kino's still a better map. You have Gobblegums, you have... The Wunderwaffe is there, so it's just a little more survivable, but it doesn't really lose the vibe that the original Verrückt had. I'm going to put it in B tier. I'm going to put Nacht under it. I will definitely go and rearrange a lot of these. There's some things I need to change. Dead of the Night. Probably one of the most overhated maps in all of Zombies. Again, Chaos Defender 101. It still has a lot of problems. It's really a bullshit setup map. But I don't know. There's just something about doing this shit on Dead of the Night that I don't hate. It actually feels like a little quest every single time. You have this own little personalized quest, which if you just want to hop into a mindless game of zombies, this isn't the map for you. But if you want to sit there and you want to train in that main room, you're going to have a good time. Probably one of the prettiest maps in all of Zombies. It looks fantastic. I love the concept. The fucking Nosferatus are a little annoying. The werewolves can be a little annoying. Unlocking Pack-a-Punch can definitely be a little annoying. But I still like Dead of the Night. I'm going to put it in B tier. Fun fact, this is my highest... this map is my highest round in Black Ops 4. I don't know how that happened. Ascension. Ascension's S tier. Can't go wrong with Ascension, dude. Just a fun, simple map. A lot of great training areas. Ascension and Black Ops 1 specifically is really good. I'm going to put it above Call of the Dead, actually. I think that's... Ooh, should I put it above the Giants? Actually, hold on. Let me move Shadows right there. Let me move... Yeah, no, I think that's a good place for Ascension. I mean, what can I say about Ascension? You get the fucking PhD flopper and you fly off that one part. Take me back there. Take me back to Black Ops 1 Ascension, please. I want to live in Black Ops 1 Ascension. I really want to play Raven the Redwoods. Again, please, give me the DLC. Activision, give me the DLC. I don't want to pay, but give me the DLC. Somebody, give me DLC. Origins from Chronicles. That's an A tier map. Origins is kind of, you know, it's weird. I loved Origins when it came out, but after Origins came out, it's just kind of, you got the mud and you got the fucking Panzer. It's just kind of annoying, but it's still really good. And if you have a bunch of friends to play it with, it is really great. I'd say the staff upgrading steps can be kind of annoying, but it really did bring Zombies in a whole new direction, and I respect the hell out of that. I'm going to put Origins in A tier. I'm going to put it above Golrod, Town, Ancient Evil. Actually, I'm going to put Ancient Evil above Town. I'll put Voyage above... No, I don't want to put Voyage above Kino. That feels like sacrilege. You know, I'm just kind of worried with this tier list, because I feel like I'm going to get my ass eaten, because my zombie preferences are weird. But maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some people who think like me. Frozen Dawn, haven't played that. Infection, haven't played that. Classified, yes. I'm going to put Classified... Guys, I'm really scared about putting Dries and Drock below anything from Black Ops 4, but, like, my lists. I don't like Dries and Drock as much as everyone. Classified, it's better than Town. It's just kind of a chill map in Black Ops 4. You can get to really high rounds, which is ironic considering that 5 was kind of the hard map in Black Ops 1. I think it's really the only Black Ops 4 remake that I feel is better than the original. You have your... Sure, you're not playing as the Presidents this time. You have your 4 Ultimates characters, but it's really good to be able to play as them again. It's been a while. So yeah, for Classified, I'm going to put it in A. I'll put it under Ancient Evil. It's a simple, fun map. Transit time. Objectively, Transit is a fucking shit map. It should be in D tier, but also I think it's funny. You can't have a bad time on Transit. You can't have a bad time on Transit. It's not good, but that's what makes it so much fun. I'm going to put it above Die Rise, actually. Fuck Die Rise. God, D tier really does not have a lot of stuff in it. If we were ranking these, I feel like a lot of them would be in D tier. I think that's a fair place for Transit. People really shit on Transit a little more than I think they should. It has a lot of problems, but at the end of the day, hopping to a game of Transit with some friends, it's a lot of fun. Haven't played the Shadow Throne. I respect myself. Verrückt in Black Ops 1, they put the Winter's Howl on Verrückt that automatically makes it worse. In fact, you get in D tier Verrückt from Black Ops 1. Shi No Numa from Black Ops 1. You don't have the 24 zombie cap. It's just not as good of a version of Shi No Numa. Origins, the original, compared to the Chronicles, I think it's a little bit better than the Chronicles. I think the weapon variety is better. I'll put it there. Moon from Chronicles. I don't like Moon, like, at all. I honestly prefer these two fucking maps to Moon. I'm gonna put Moon at the bottom of C tier. I think Moon fucking sucks, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's a controversial statement. You shouldn't have to fucking go and, like, patch up the fucking biodome every time, like, every 2 rounds, and then get fucking murdered in the top. Okay. Moon rants. Moon fucking sucks, guys. I'm sorry. The Easter egg is cool. That's about it. It's fucking annoying. It's like a fucking temperamental child. And like every fucking thing just decompresses the room, and then you can't use the hacker because the fucking room is just filled with fucking space oxygen. And then you're just like, oh shit. Well, I just can't go to this part of the map anymore. And then it's like, oh, well, I stopped it this time. Here it later for 2 rounds. And then the fucking biodome, it can breach the biodome, the only good place on fucking Moon. Oh, and let's not forget that you have to go back and forth from fucking, you have to go for Jug. So if you die with Jug, you're gonna have to go back to the fucking Earth. You're gonna have to go back to the Earth twice. You're gonna have to go back to the Earth twice, guys, to get fucking Juggernog. How do people think this is a good map? It's a pain in the ass. If you have all your shit set up, you can still lose it because of the fucking astronaut that can take your perks, including Quick Revive, in solo. It's a fucking bad map. It sucks. Fucking sucks. Moon rant's over. Groston House. I like Groston House. I think it's a fine little survival map. I think it's fun. Farm. It's kind of just again, another fun survival map. I'd throw it above Groston, but not above anything else from here. I think it's fine. It's basic, but it's just basic enough where you can still have a good time. I have not played Attack of the Radioactive Thing. I have not played Outbreak. I've not played Beast from Beyond. And I play the rest of these. Shangri-La. I prefer the original Shangri-La to Chronicles. Just having PhD is nice. That's kind of the breaking point for a lot of these. We already know what I think of Moon. I'm gonna put the original. Okay, no, the original Moon C tier, Chronicles Moon D tier, and I'll give you the exact reason why. Because you can fucking break the windows with your Widow's Wine. So why the fuck would you get Widow's Wine? Who thought that was a good idea? This map how does this map have fans? Shi No Numa from Chronicles. Gobblegum. Machine. Yes. Good. I'll put it above Transits. I think that's fair. 9. Oh, 9's the fucking big boys, dude. 9 is honestly like top 10 maps of all time. I'm gonna put it above the Giants. No, I'm gonna put 9 up there. 9 is that good, guys. 9 is fucking amazing. 5 is a good B tier map. It's straight down the middle. I think it's good fun. It's very hard. The presidents are hilarious. You can play as John F. Kennedy in your map, in this map. The Pentagon Thief, one of the most original bosses. The fact that if you kill him, you get a fire sale, and if you kill him without touching him, you get a bonfire sale. Really just one of the coolest maps of all time. And that being said, it's a little basic, a little hard. I'll also put it above Zetsubo. I prefer playing 5 to Zetsubo. Revelations. This map is overhated, if you ask me. Yes, it's not like the perfect fucking conclusion to the zombie storyline that everyone wanted, but it's still a fun fan servicey map. People say it doesn't have its own identity just because it uses parts from old maps, but I feel like that is like the fact that you're floating in this big fucking space, there's apothecans floating everywhere, that's the map's identity, even though the layout is of old maps. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Bottom of A tier I think is a fair place for Revelations. All right, Nuketown. Nuketown Zombies. Really fun map. Just a good, fun survival map, kind of in the same vein as the Giant, as Classified. Just a fun map where you don't really have to think, where you just run around in circles in the green backyard or the yellow backyard. I really like this map's randomly spawning perks. It really adds a whole level of replayability every game where it's like, oh, I wonder when I'm gonna get Juggernog. That can be a little annoying sometimes, but it can also just add a fair challenge that you don't really see in a lot of zombie maps nowadays. I'm gonna put you in A tier. I love me some Nuketown Zombies. And finally, a little anticlimactic, but Ascension from Zombie Chronicles. It's like, it's good, it's fine. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of A tier. It doesn't have PhD, and PhD Flopper is essential to having a good time on fucking Ascension. I guess that really does show that I am a fucking Black Ops 1 fanboy. PhD Flopper needs to come back. Not that PhD slider bullshit. I want to fucking dive to prone, shake you to the bone. All the zombies gonna moan with that PhD. And this is my zombies tier list. Every single zombie map, except the ones I didn't play, ranked. So, tell me what you think of my list. Does it make your fucking blood boil? Does it make you piss your pants and scream and cry? Tell me in the comments down below, and tell me your favorite zombie map as well. I want to hear it. Maybe I'll play it. I don't know. Please just be easy on me. I'm sorry I didn't put Horizon Rocket SS tier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I called Moon a poopy map. I just speak... Listen, okay, no, fuck you. No, I speak the truth about Moon. Please, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite zombie map is down in the comment section below. Tell me how wrong my tier list is. Tell me it's the worst fucking tier list you've ever seen. I can take it. Now, with that being said, thank you for watching. Okay, bye.